We are here at Necrosonic Festival in Brisbane, and we are hanging out with Dan, who has his own festival coming up with a killer lineup. How you going, man? First of all,
oh, I'm great. It's the weather is keeping me pleasantly sweaty.
It is, especially in this room. There's no aircon, but it's picking up for the day. I think we're gonna have a few beers, which will help even things out.
Yeah, keep us on an even keel, both psychologically and physically, I believe.
Yes, absolutely. So, of course, first of all, what are you doing here at Necrosonic? You playing?
Yeah, I'm drumming for Spire here.
Yep.
So that's the key reason that I'm here today.
Yep.
I'm also the drummer of Altars as well.
Sick, cool. Love it, man. So, of course, Essence is your festival coming up.
Yeah. So I live in Canberra,
Yep.
and Canberra's a place that more and more bands are coming to, but it still gets skipped a little, and it doesn't get as much love festival-wise as some of the bigger cities do. And so I thought I'd do something about it. And I kind of figured that since I already play in two bands, that I figure sort of a good start for a lineup. Some of the other bands would sign on, and sure enough, they have. So we've pulled together what I believe is a really enticing lineup of not just metal, but also experimental stuff, ambient stuff, industrial stuff. I guess sort of some stuff from the improvised music world. So trying to keep it sort of fresh and make the metal bands sound even bigger and heavier by having a little bit of dynamics in between.
So, I mean, was it Metal for the Brain was the last big festival they had down there, right?
Well, we've had a few others since.
Yeah.
So Canberra Metal Fest
Yep.
was run by Brad from Pod People, as well as Sunburn Festival.
Okay.
I think he's still running Sunburn, which has more of a sort of stoner
Does too. Yep.
metal
Yep.
vibe, but he's running that in other cities now rather than Canberra. But Canberra Metal Fest was a pretty big one. But yeah, Metal for the Brain is legendary, and a lot of people, I guess, carry around a lot of nostalgia and a lot of sort of fairly formative memories from that time, including myself. And I wanted to try and give both people from that time and also the next generation of people listening to heavy music the opportunity to form those memories themselves.
Absolutely. And this lineup is solid. Like, I'm looking at that going, oh, man, I might have to make the trip down. So that is the BASO, 27th and 28th September, 2 days.
Yeah, that's right. So it's funny because, with my own band, I didn't want to play on both of them on the same night. So I knew that it had to be a 2-day event, and then it just started snowballing from there. We got Abramelin as the headliner. Impetuous Ritual reached out, and of course I jumped at that opportunity. They haven't played in, I think, half a decade live.
Wow.
Midnight Odyssey, very lucky to pick them up. So a whole bunch of Melbourne bands. I guess, like, when you book Whitehorse, you just kind of shake Whitehorse a bit and a bunch of other bands fall out. So yeah, really great to have them on the bill, and I'm especially excited about So Discord, which is the noise artist from Whitehorse's solo thing. So yeah, whole heap of really cool stuff, including an Icelandic solo artist named Mondernte, who does kind of like a ritual black metal thing. Like, it's guitar-based music, but I think it has the effect of something more like an ambient or ritual music.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal, man. And so this is the first year?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever booked a festival. I
Yep.
mean, I've booked local gigs, obviously, like I've been kicking around the scene for a couple of decades now. But in terms of pulling together something this big, yeah, first time.
Unreal. And what do you expect for future festivals? Like, what do you want to do, and where do you want to take it for the next year?
Oh, look, I'd love to keep doing it. I really hope that, there's enough people willing to make the trip to Canberra and check it out, that it kind of provides a good, solid base for me to do it again in future. A few internationals have already reached out saying we'd really love to do this if you do it again. So, yeah, definitely aiming to sort of make it bigger and better if I can.
Who would be your dream headliner? This is a band that could be, you know, from any genre. Doesn't just have to be the brutal stuff. Who would you get if you could get any band?
Dream headliner.
Yeah.
Any dream headliner.
Just to throw you in the deep end.
Yeah. That's a real curveball. I wasn't anticipating that question. I reckon, you know, if it's from any era, I'd probably say like mid-1980s Cure.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. That's a good call.
Yeah.
That's a really good call.
I saw them at the Opera House, I don't know, maybe
man.
Sort of 2 decades ago or something, and they played for 3 hours, and it was just enthralling for every minute of those 3 hours.
I would have loved to have been to that because that's when they did the trilogy. Was that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like,
Damn.
seeing them in their heyday, like,
Man.
would have been something.
Not only that, they've got one of my favorite guitarists playing for him now, Reeves.
Yeah.
Gabriel's. Man, Bowie's used to play for Bowie.
Yeah.
That dude is an absolute genius. So I'm hanging to see him with The Cure.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows? Fingers crossed. Man, put it out there. It's been recorded. You never know. You might have Robert Smith. You know.
Well, you know, like we just had Tom G. Warrior at the basement playing with Triumph of Death.
Yeah.
So he's a legend in his own lifetime. Why not Robert Smith as well?
That's right. Oh, just put it out there. Just put it out there. But man, in the meantime, we're going to have all the links to Essence Festival on the website and in the show notes. Dan, thanks for hanging out, brother.
Yeah, lovely to meet you, and
Yeah,
thank you so
too.
much.
Absolutely.
And it was wonderful to be at this excellent festival, and it's wonderful meeting all the lovely people here. So, catch you soon.
Let's go.